If Texas are upon you.
But if Texas doesn't have real eyes, then what are we?
What is
What are we supposed to do?
What is real? The camera has eyes. Show him.
Look.
You have eyes. There you go.
The camera has eyes, and yet cannot see. Bye now. Or don't. Nothing's real. Money's fake. It's not backed by gold. Not really backed by anything other than the belief in it. So that's pretty messed up, huh?
You want me to move it back?
No, we don't want you to move the camera back. This is perfect.
If we don't win an Emmy for this, I'm gonna sue.
I'm gonna sue anyway.
Oh, okay. Bye now.
Do you see
Bye.
yourself in me?
Now.
Yeah, woo!
Welcome back. Man, I wish I had something to talk about, but that commercial really took my breath away. Well, you know, I'm going to talk about something else instead. Okay. All right, guys, I'll level with you. I know this show airs on TV, but truthfully, this whole time I've just been trying to get big on YouTube, okay? See, all of our episodes are secretly uploaded to YouTube. And I think that I really do have a shot of going viral here, but just me, not Austin. Austin is a ding-dong. So, yeah, you know, yeah. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Ethan, aren't you like 57 years old? Don't people your age worship television like the squid itself? Why do you want to be a YouTube star? I'll let you guys in on a little secret. First of all, screw you, I'm not that old. Second, I actually love Logan and Jake Paul, and I just want to be like them, all right? Now, next week, we predict that there are going to be some academic studies stating that the Paul brothers are actually terrible people, but I say, dab on those haters. Don't let them tell you that, don't let them tell you that Logan and Jake Paul are actually terrorists. There's no way that the actions of the Paul brothers could be considered terrorism. Those two are great not terrorists. Let me prove it to you that they are excellent un-terrorists. Let's first examine some classic terrorist behavior. Now, one of the most basic terrorist qualities is the intention to change some specific portion of society's mental state utilizing other people. Now, some would argue that Logan and Jake Paul's music is actually a new form of biological sound-based weaponry created to incite rage and puberty in all those who listen to it. When actually, it's just bad. Now, of course, to be a terrorist, you need to have something known as having goals. What if I told you that Logan and Jake Paul didn't have goals, but are actually hashtag goals? That certainly proved you wrong. Okay, now remember that time that Jake Paul was accused of being physically abusive to women? Now, some would say his actions make him a genuinely terrible person, but I would say this was just a ploy to bring about awareness of women's issues in general. No. Wow, progressive. Remember how the Paul brothers make music solely dedicated to selling merch? Some would say that their merch is being used to create social strife amongst young children who can't afford it. I would say children need a little social stratification. That's just real life. Ooh, realistic life expectations. Remember when Logan Paul went to Japan and vlogged a dead body hanging and laughed at it? Some would say that that was blatant disrespect and an attack on a culture foreign to him, and that he also used to inform children that hanging Japanese people are funny. To that, I'd say, just let boys be boys, you know? Yeah, laugh at those dead minorities. Now, I'm sure you're all familiar with the concept of Throwback Thursday. Many of us on Thursdays, including myself, will post old photos and say things like, remember that time my parents had coitus and then 9 months later I was born? That definitely happened. You can't prove I'm not human. Hashtag DBT. Ah yes, so many jests, but do we really know about throwing it back on the day of Thurs? Apparently not enough, because Throwback Thursday has now taken it too far, and the city of Minneapolis is permanently stuck in the year of 1887. It all started when 32-year-old used car salesman and degenerate Nick Kowalski accidentally posted a throwback pic of him when he was, quote, shredding it up on the slopes, but in fact he was actually just shredding up some documents to hide from the IRS. This created a Twitter time rift, or a TWIFT for short, which eventually expands to all of Minneapolis and its inhabitants. This TWIFT immediately sends the city back to the year 1887 for the ultimate throwback. 1887, a year where electricity is magic and everything smells like chamber pots and homophobia. Communication with the mayor, Jacob Frey, has been slow, but he was able to send this... He was able to send this telegram. Stuck in the past. Stop.
No, keep going.
Oh, okay. Can only throw back, can't throw forward. Stop. What do you mean you charge for every word? Stop. Now, we've been able to get some exclusive eyewitness testimony sent to us by carrier pigeon, and no, I don't mean Twitter direct messaging, I mean an actual bird covered in disease.
Keep going.
And there are some horrible things happening in the dirty city of Minneapolis. See, all the cars have reverted back to horses, but since no one kept their car in a stable, the horses have begun to run free and have sex with each other. Without heating, some citizens have started lighting each other on fire and using that to stay warm for the night. And all the Mountain Dew in the city is now throwback dew, when we really just wanted Code Red, the horror. But could there be hope in this grim science fiction cliche? Some citizens are excited. Local coffee shop owner and honest-to-God weirdo Jerry Johnson says, I already have a handlebar mustache and suspenders, so yeah, I think I'll fit right in. Longtime real estate developer and openly racist Kyle Long claims, isn't this what we're already trying to do? Make the property value so expensive that all poor minorities leave town so we can ride our bikes purely in the white sunshine? This is a step forward in the right direction if you ask me. Wow, crazy stuff.
Wow, what a good bit, Keegan.
And that was our final prediction of the night. Actually, no, I have one more prediction, that you'll find yourself watching us once again this time next week. Buy our squid merchandise. Our newest product is the Squinder Block. You use this whenever you're incubating your squid eggs. You just lay it right on top of them, and eventually the squid eggs will hatch, and they'll tell you some, really good things, like Logan Paul is a great guy. I have 3 ears. And eventually they'll tell you to donate, because donating is a great thing to do. But you don't have to donate. I'm not telling you to donate, but it's good, just like the Squinder Block. Squinder Block's it's good. Wasabi.